How can a leader impart the lessons of resilience with their team members? Because these days, a lot of people are working in a distributed remote environment. And it's not easy. A lot of employees, a lot of team members, maybe it's the first time they're working from home for such an extended amount of time. And there is always this uncertainty that they may lose their job or the scope is reducing and they have more free time than they're used to. So how can leaders impart these lessons of resilience to their team members?
Yeah, I think it's when I mean, I still have teams that I work with, but now it's virtually, but I think it's a top-down mentality. I think the way that you handle things, you think about being a parent, my son, they learn from their parents. So if they see you freaking out about something, if they see you overreacting about something, if they see you being overly emotional about something, that's going to be inherently a response that they're going to adapt to. If you think about the same thing about business, if your employees see you freaking out, they see you ripping your hair out, you don't know what to do, you're letting this uncertainty get to you, how comforting is that for your employees? So again, it's not faking it, but it's understanding and, number one, listening to the needs of your employees. Everyone wants to be listened to, because when someone is heard, when you, the business owner, are listening to your employees and you are hearing them, listening to their wants, their needs, and helping them cope with what's going on, they're going to be more loyal, they're going to be more dedicated, and they're not going to succumb to the current situation. But you as the leader, you as the boss, you as the employer, if you're not listening to them, you're basically saying, I don't have time for your stuff, I'm trying to figure this out. You're overly emotional, you're reacting emotionally, you're not reacting logically, you're letting your emotions get the best of you. How do you expect your employees to trust you or to feel comforted by you? Instead of making it about yourself, you have to make it about everybody else. So you have to, first and foremost, you have to be there for your employees. You have to let them know that, number one, we're going to get through this together. This is just because I own the company, it doesn't mean that we're all not impacted together, but we're going to get through this together and we're going to come out better on the other side. And the second thing is taking time, if you could, to individually set up a time to talk to each employee. What do they need most right now? How can I help you the most? Because when they know their boss and their employer is there for them in the darkest of times, it sets a standard for the company that they're working for, the team they're a part of, and the mission that they all have together.
Absolutely. So this is also the relevance of human connection, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
It's not only
absolutely.
with the potential prospects or customers or vendors. It is also very relevant for your team members and your family as well. And I'd
I,
like you to talk about. I'm sorry.
yeah, no, I think you're right. Human connection, it goes deeper than just in business. There's an old saying, the way that you do one thing is the way that you do everything. So if you're overly emotional at home, if you're overly emotional with your kids and your spouse and your friends, chances are you're going to be overly emotional at work. So just pay attention to how you are in every single situation, and you'll find that you can improve in every area of your life.